Throwback weekend at Darlington Raceway, and now we're headed to Thunder Valley, Bristol Motor Speedway. Let's take a look back at the action at Darlington. Kyle Larson gets loose off turn 2 and slams into the wall. This will pretty much end Larson's chances for winning. William Byron had the dominant car all day. He would win stage 1 and 2. Contact between Tyler Reddick and Josh Berry. That sends Berry into the wall, setting up a late caution. Denny goes on to win the Goodyear 400, and here's what he had to say.
And the pit crew just did an amazing job. They won it last week. They won it this week. It's all about them. Thanks, Sport Clips. They have such a big deal here in Darlington, South Carolina.
Here are a few new news items for this week. Hendrick Motorsports announced they are switching Kyle Larson's pit crew. The new pit crew comes from Spire Motorsports, where they pitted Justin Haley's number 7 car. Kyle's old crew will now be pitting for Justin Haley. Richard Childress Racing announces that they will start Jesse Love for his first career Cup Series race in Bristol. He'll be driving the number 33 car sponsored by C4 Ultimate Energy. Now let's take a look at this week's race at Bristol. Last year's spring race caused all kinds of havoc with a new tire compound. We spoke with Todd Gilliland and Brad Keselowski to see what their expectations are for this year's tire.
Yeah, I don't really know. I think, it'll still take a couple times to really trust what I think we're going to see going to Bristol. My gut tells me, what we'll see is going to be a more so like, the fall last year when, it was kind of back to normal, right? It was kind of the same tire all along, and we kind of had this one outlier. So I would say percentage-wise, right, it's probably more likely to be, a lower fall-off race where the track moves around and kind of opens up every lane a little bit more.
Yeah, we're big guessing game is the tires. We went there last spring and the tires didn't hold up very well. The dynamics of the race shifted fairly drastically. And then we came back in the fall and the tires didn't wear at all. And that was another shift to the dynamics of the race. So trying to understand which one of those is going to be the case is probably the biggest question mark, Lee.
And head into Bristol is notably a good track for Chase Elliott. And Chase discusses why he loves Bristol so much.
Oh, I like Bristol. I think that's number one. I enjoy going up there. I think Alan had a really good grasp on that track really before I got there, to work with him. And I think just over time we have developed a solid base of kind of the feel that I want and the feel that he knows that I need and want in the car. So I would say a combination of all those things together, and I thought we had a really solid race there last fall. I thought we were, right in the hunt with Kyle and had a shot at it there, so that was fun. And I hope we can do more of that. So I look forward to getting up there and trying to piece together a good day.
And the NASCAR Xfinity Series will race on Saturday, race 3 of 4 for the Dash for Cash program. Justin Allgaier, Austin Hill, Sheldon Creed, and Brennan Poole all eligible. Allgaier sits down and talks to us about the importance of the program.
Has been really, really special. And to your point, Junior Motorsports has done a great job of winning a lot of these Dash for Cash programs, myself included. And I think even this past weekend, I think you're so focused on the task at hand. Sometimes you forget that you're racing for the Dash for Cash. But I can promise you the moment the checker flag falls and all of the emotions start rushing through you, you're super proud of the fact that you were able to accomplish something. And like you said, lock your way into next week's Dash for Cash program and so on and so forth. And so it's really been special. It's been a lot of fun.
Now let's look at that forecast for this weekend's race at Bristol. We'll see some showers and thunderstorms on Friday. That could cause some delays with the Truck Series race, but sunny and cooler conditions through the weekend. So that should give us a great weekend for Xfinity Series and Cup Series.